So I've got some news here. This is no good. So Arkansas, the state of Arkansas, the lesser Kansas, as it were, Arkansas, has decided to override the governor's veto. So I believe this happened the other day. The governor vetoed a bill, which is basically the bill criminalizes, I think it's a felony in Arkansas now, to provide health care for a trans person under the age of 18. And so what that means is, and now again, we know, I'm going to cut through the bullshit here. If you are trans and under the age of 18, there are certain medical precautions that you can take in order to basically figure yourself out. And the main one of those are in the form of puberty blockers. Now, puberty starts in different, eras for each, person. The idea is you block puberty for a couple of years while going to extensive therapy to figure out whether or not you are trans or you just want to explore gender, what your ideas about gender are. And then after a couple of years of therapy, you're on the puberty blockers. You can either go off of them and then just experience puberty as normal, or you can go about the process as you approach the age of 18, the legal age of consent. Now, so the idea here is that that's illegal now. Not only is it illegal, but it's criminal. You will go to jail for providing health care for someone under the age of 18 with a specific issue. Now, I'd like to liken this to, imagine if we just made treating cancer illegal. Like, a lot of people say, well, it doesn't ban healthcare for trans kids, just bans the trans healthcare. Okay, well, imagine if we made chemotherapy or something illegal. All right, well, you've got cancer. Well, you can't get cancer treatment, but you can still get, the little thing where they bounce it on your knee or whatever. Well, you can still get health care. Sure, you can't get health care for the specific problem that's ailing you, but you can still get health care. You can go in there and get a checkup. You can get in there and get a throat lozenge. Sure, you got cancer, but you can get an MRI if you really want to. That's basically the argument that they're trying to postulate here. In other words, it's dumb. These people are stupid. So let's read. This is from the AP. Our Kansas lawmakers on Tuesday made the state the first to ban gender-confirming treatments and surgery for transgender youth, enacting the prohibition over the governor's objection. So what happened here is the House and Senate passed it, the governor vetoed it, and then the House and Senate did a veto-proof repass of the package. The Republican-controlled House and Senate voted to override GOP Governor Asa Hutchinson's veto of the measure, which prohibits doctors from providing gender-confirming hormone treatment, puberty blockers, or surgery to anyone under 18 years old, or from referring them to other providers for that treatment. Now, again, what you need to understand is in a lot of cases, right, especially for people under the age of 18, but especially in general for trans people, the access to gender-confirming healthcare might as well just, if you don't, let me find a way to, okay. So a lot of people cite that trans people have such a high suicide statistic and rate of attempted suicide. The reason most often, and when I say most often, I mean probably 95 to 99% of the time, is because accessing medical care is a hassle. It's difficult. And in a lot of southern states, it's nearly impossible to access this medical care. Also, we've got a society, look, the entire legislature of Arkansas as a state has basically decided it's illegal to be transgender. You will go to jail if you are transgender in the state of Arkansas is what they're trying to accomplish here. So when you've got a society that basically says, I hope you die, and anyone that wants to help you, I hope they die, that's going to make you, a little bit more depressed. And so when you can't get the actual health care that you need, and then you've got a society around you basically telling you to go kill yourself, chances are you're going to have people that are very depressed and have a higher rate of suicide. So again, the suicide statistic is often utilized by these people to say, look, going trans makes people kill themselves, when in actuality, it's the idea that these people want to limit healthcare for people that is making people die, right? Again, if you limit people's ability to get treatment for their cancer, but you can still get, liver surgery, that's not going to help them. They're going to die of cancer. Think about it that way. So, now this is going to be going to the courts. We'll see how that goes. It'll probably go up into the Supreme Court. That's kind of the idea behind this, and we'll see how that goes. But again, this is no good, folks. Really bad stuff. And in the short term, like even if this bill gets blocked in the courts, that could take years. So in the short term, right, people are going to be hurt. I'm guaranteeing you that people will probably die because of this. And the Republicans that occupy the state legislatures are just giddy. They're taking their money, and they're probably going to laugh at the fact that they're responsible for killing people. So it's a little bizarre. It's a little disgusting. And that's just kind of the society we live in right now. So what are you going to do?